equipment arriving now for the septic tank, for the foss. And well, hopefully we can get it all installed and working, bathroom fitted.
Shake it like you mean it, baby. Come on and dance with it. Come on. Shake it like you mean it, baby. Come on and dance with it.
Here we have, I think it's 35 tonnes of sand arriving, if you can get in. Struggling at the moment. I think he's going to do it this time. Go on, keep going. Well, maybe not. Some weight in that though. Oh, he's going to have another run. There we go, he's in reverse. He's in. Well, I had my gravel delivered today, and 16 tonnes of gravel. And there's my cup holder. Anyways, I don't know if he's going to get through my opening, but my opening's like it is now to stop the geese getting out of my garden. I should do it next go, I reckon. Yes, my goose barrier for my 4 geese. There, he's in. And it's going over there next to the barn, the grange. But yeah, he's in. He's in, and here we go with the sand. I think it's going to be a dump and run. It's having to go here because I've got electrical cables up there for him to do his tipping. It's great, the hydraulics, when they work perfectly. Look at that. Imagine that on a horse and cart. There we go with my sand. Going forwards now. And that, I think, is 35 tonne sand. It's a big pile. now find me at the stage where I dug my hole from the JCB, and I have to explain something here. Basically there was about 18 inches, 450 millimetres of topsoil, and then it's rock. So the JCB is good and gets quite a lot of that out, but then I've still had to jump in with my kango, break the stone up, shovel it out with the JCB basically, and then tidy the sides up as well to make sure the dimensions fit for the septic tank. So it's took me 2 days to get this hole done. I've concreted it with what we call like a slurry mix, which is a very wet concrete mix, and that, because it's got so much water in, will find its level to a degree, because the stone will obviously sink. So it wasn't a million miles off level, but I've basically on the top of that put roughly 1 inch of sand, the aggregate that I'm going to use for the filter beds. And I've got my level, and basically I've dragged my level across to get it all level. The geese are here. It's 31 degrees today, very, very hot. So the next job is obviously to pick the septic tank up with the digger, bring it round, drop it in the hole, and hopefully my measurements work out. Because I've tried to minimise the amount of kangoing and digging that I've been doing, so hopefully it all works out. I'll give you an overview now of what's in the bottom of the hole, and obviously in the background here you can see I've took out, there was a load of like old kennels, dog kennels, rabbit kennels, I'm not exactly sure what they were, but I've demolished them with the JCB. And basically what I'm going to do is drag all this soil out, this topsoil, put it onto the field, and then this will be gravelled all over the top of the septic tank, so it's easy to access. And I'll give you an overview now in the hole. Now this is the completed hole, a bit closer view of it. As you can see, I've put the sand in here. You can see the level of it. It looks flat and level. Obviously we'll find out when the tank's in and I put my level on it. Hopefully it should be, if we don't disturb the sand obviously. And those are the drains from the toilet and the current drain from the shower. Out here temporarily because I've been using it as a shower. But we're pretty ready for the tank to go in, I reckon. And obviously this is where I've played, and look, going to be another door there. The sheets to stop the flies coming in, and obviously I'll have to tidy all this up and get it dug out with the digger, which is a great job for the digger. Saves shovel and wheelbarrows, and hopefully we can get all this area gravelled at some point. But while it's dry and the field's dry and the ground's dry, we need to remove it all so as it's ready. Anyways, tank time. one septic tank in the ground and I've got my levels on it, and the width wise I'm half an inch falling to the left of this camera shot, and in the length I am about half an inch falling this way. So it's not 100% perfect, but that is because that pile of muck and dirt there, I knocked a bit in when I was dropping it in. So with the weight of the tank and then with the weight of the water, when the water gets in it, it should in theory be fine. Find its own little level, sink a little bit, but I would have liked it to have been perfect. Anyway, today's job, fill it with water now, so as it doesn't rise up out of the ground with the water table. Not that I'm expecting any rain anytime soon here. And basically, as you can tell from the sides, not so much this one with the shadow, but I have kept the hole tight, so that means in theory I should use less of my sand to fill the sides. Probably see this one better. So I need to fill those now today with sand, and it's 31 degrees, so that's my next job. All the way from the front, all the way to the back, so definitely some keep fit there. Anyways, job's a good happy anyway, and so am I. Probably 40 or 50 wheelbarrows later, and as you can see now, it's filling up on the sides with sand. There we go, bit of a better view. And E on tray French, that's the entrance for the drainage. And if you look down here, this is exactly what these sharp raggedy rock bits are obviously what we don't want hitting and puncturing on the septic tank. But I've also got the hose pipe there going. That's filling the septic tank full of water. Very important point that, because depending on your water table, and depending obviously where you're putting your septic tank and in what country, it needs to be full of water, because sometimes the water table can be quite high, and believe it or not, that's a concrete septic tank, and believe it or not, water can lift that up. I mean, look at a battleship, they float on the sea, so you have to fill them with water to keep them stuck in the ground basically. And I'm a water meter unfortunately, because my well's right round the other side. But when I put the other septic tank in, the one that's going to do the barn, I think fill that from my well, so save me a few pennies. The geese, as usual, are interested in what's going on, but I'm going to carry on now, get this a bit higher, probably another 6 inches all the way round, and then tomorrow it's scraping back all this topsoil all the way up to the 2 fence posts there, which are currently used as a washing line. And I'll get the drain out as far as the washing line, then away from the house, ready for me to do the other septic tank, and then is the soak away. Anyways, we're getting there. Happy days. And if you're enjoying my videos, please subscribe to my channel.